Installation instructions for the Profile Vox soffit lining system. The installation of the Vox soffit lining panels requires no special tools. The soffit lining system consists of 4 components: SO7 soffit lining panel with perforation and SO8 panel without perforation, which gained high stiffness by changing the geometry of the profile. S25J trim. Through the profile geometry, it perfectly adapts to all curves, ensuring strong grip of the profile. HS28J trim provides aesthetic finishing of the soffit lining system. The Vox soffit lining system is installed using 3x5 impregnated knotless wooden laths. Laths are fitted along the elevation after moving the level of the roof gutter using a level. The work begins with applying the level points in the corners of the building and then moving them to the whole elevation. Laths are attached to the elevation of the building using quick-fix pins. Adjust the length of the pins to the type and thickness of the building's heat insulation. Next, using wood screws, laths are attached over the entire length of the roof gutter strip, taking into account the height of the J-trim. The Vox soffit lining panels can be mounted up to 80 centimeters without additional supports. This feature of the system is particularly appreciated by fitters. A nice thing about the Vox soffit lining system is that it can be attached up to 80 centimeters without additional support. For comparisons, the construction of the frame, on the left side of the screen, you can see the roof, where the panels will be installed above 80 centimeters, and where there is a need for additional supports. On the right, installation of the panels up to 80 centimeters. If supports on laths are required, there is a need for additional wooden cross pieces affixed to the rafters and the roof gutter strip. Then, in the middle of the cross pieces, install an additional wooden lath, which will be used as an additional support. The final effect of the prepared frame with an extra support. After the frame is ready, we proceed to installing the S25J trim, which is to be affixed to the lath along the building and roof gutter strip. An obtuse angle of the J-trim provides a secure fitting of the panel, which prevents the panels fluttering in the wind. Join the S25J trims together by cutting off the installation element, inserting one J-trim into another. Thus, they can be subjected to linear expansion. J-trims are affixed to the laths with flathead screws or washers, so as to enable them to operate in the corners. Cut a J-trim in the corner at an angle, depending on the angle of the building, butting them together. Finish off the whole structure of the building using the trims, where soffit lining panels will be inserted at a later stage of installation. Cut the panels to the length to leave clearance for their free expansion. The components of the soffit lining system can be cut using generally available tools, such as a handsaw, angle trimmer, jigsaw and tin man shears. The soffit lining panel is installed by inserting it into the J-trims in the locking of the previously installed panel. When you clearly hear it click, that means the panel is installed correctly. The click system guarantees secure and reliable installation. Attach the panel using a flathead screw or washer. Next, install an H28 H-shaped trim. Due to the fact that buildings have different angles, pencil mark the center of the trim and put it in the corner of the S25J trims. At the same time, place the other end of the strip perfectly in the middle of the corner of the roof gutter strip. Using a level, copy the contour of the elevation onto the trim. Thus we obtain a triangular element which we cut out. After it is cut out, put the trim and attach it in the corner. Next, copy the measurement onto the trim in the other end of the corner. Put the level to the inside edge of the S25J trim and copy the measurement to the measurement of the corner. Cut off the excess trim and install the trim in the corner. An example of installing the panel and cutting it in the corner. Place the next panel in the lock of the previous panel, then mark the edge of the trim on the panel. Cut off the marked excess of the trim. Then install the panel prepared in this way. Repeat this step up to the corner. Start the installation of panels with herringbone pattern by finding the right angle between the edge of the panel and the edge of the S25J trim, located in the roof gutter strip. Herringbone-like installation and joining the panels in the corner. The second way to install and join the panels in the corner is the installation in the front line using the S28J trim. How do we complete the installation in the front line? From the panel, cut out the lock and install it by the S25J trim. Thus, after the panel is inserted, it will not flutter in the wind. An example of the installation of the upper J trim over the lower one for aesthetic reasons. The advantages of the Vox soffit lining system, such as high stiffness of the panels, click system, or set of J trims, makes the installation easier and faster. Thus, soffit lining is recommended by teams of fitters. The Certified Fitters program was introduced for contractors. There we train and educate on soffit lining systems, the teams cooperating with us. Participation in the Certified Fitters program allows the team to extend warranty for the soffit lining system they have installed to 50 years and a number of perks and additional materials to facilitate their work. Certified teams of fitters are equipped with banners that they hang in the development area, promoting them and their work. Customers who choose us by recommendation are the best advertisement and recommendation of each company. By participating in the program and training, the team of fitters are entered in the list of those recommended by Vox. The Vox soffit lining system guarantees aesthetic and lasting roof finishing for many years.